What's going on, everybody? We back into the outer worlds. It's been a while since we've been on here, so I don't know what's going on, but we gonna get it. Who are you, bro?
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
Alright, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purple berries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
Oh yeah. We got to find Halcyon Helen's well somebody we it was a murder we got to go. But what's going on with you,
Well,
bro?
he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed.
Bro.
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time.
This sounds like a bit of
Do I?
extortion.
Didn't realize that expecting my company to be paid for its work was extortion. You should try telling that to the board. Regardless, Slug's protection service has ensured that Rizzo's has had zero problems with its shipments at the docks, and all for a reasonable price. We haven't been hostile when their payments came up short either. In fact, Rizzo's is more of a danger to the orchards than us, considering all the workplace injuries. If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
Let's talk about something else,
Yes,
bro.
I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile. What can Slug do for you? Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
They were a much-needed diversion from the inadequacies of life in Halcyon.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's see what we got going on, bro. Journal. We have 75 attribute points. I know we had like a melee pistol build.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Hmm. When was we able to pickpocket, bro? But let's go to this.
That's a lot of purple.
Pavlati, what up, bro? It's been a minute. What's up, Pavlati?
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone. Feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen's serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end. Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
Calm down, Pavlati.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the Sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
Get you now on top of the world.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
Good job, Pavlati. What about you? What you want to talk
If
about,
I still
bro?
believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
Don't know yet, bro.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far. What are we contemplating today?
Bro, you got a whole dialogue line, bro?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay, cool, bro. Let's go.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay, to use this. Oops.
Base.
What the footprints match these shoes previously analyzed in the grand ballroom. There's a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they are left behind by Ruth Bell Bellamy. Uh, spaces between each footprint is short.
Have you found something, Captain?
I have. She was in a
A
hurry,
hurry?
bro.
Going somewhere important or fleeing from someone? Or something?
Which way did the fingerprints go, bro? What's this? Bro, it's been a while since I've been on this, bro. Not gonna lie, I do not know what I'm doing right now. Yo,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
yo, bro. What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
There's obviously something very wrong with this individual. That smile is unsettling, to put it mildly.
Calm
Why,
down,
thank
Wilson.
you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Bro, you know
Ah, you
Halcyon
mean that
Helen?
lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Was she a
That's right.
spokeswoman?
She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
See any murder
Can't say
weapons
that
lying
I
around,
have.
bro?
We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Any groundskeeper there?
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job.
We about to rob you,
Gosh,
bro.
I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
Congratulations for the promotion, bro.
Why, thank you, kind visitor. It rather did brighten my day.
About to rob you for the key, bro.
Gosh, and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off. Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
That's not creepy
I
at
am
all.
so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards.
Bro, we might
Seasonally
take a
available
tour,
for
bro.
purchase in the Nut Hut.
Appreciate
I
that,
can't
bro.
stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Wasquitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Well, we're about to free him, bro. You only got bits, bro.
What do you think you're doing?
Where's these mosquito fence? Bro, what are we doing, bro? Okay, we on this one. Okay. So it was something around here, right? There we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Cool. Let's pick up this. Oh yeah, we can get overweight. We good right now. Let's go on this way.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
This reeks of unhappiness!
Okay, it's up there.
Here they come.
Who's laughing
You know what, bro?
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Who was that, bro?
I just want to be your friend! Real funny! Giving me the knuckles, you
Those skills are unrivaled.
Hey, it's something crazy going on, bro. Why is everybody so... We got to take down Rizzios. Was it another clue around here or just that one up there, bro? Okay, so that one and that one. Let's go. Footprints.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
I'm not tasting Rizzo's. Perform chemical
Substance contains
analysis.
trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Inspect the console. Should we taste it, bro? Let's taste. I don't want to taste this. Okay, so let's go back. Hold. Yeah, we need these bits. Oh, we have to start breaking stuff down. Like this. I'm not gonna break that down. We don't use those. We only use pistols around here, broski. That's all. What about the armor? Can we break some of this down? Yeah. Might need that. $270. But this give me more. Melee and +5. Okay, we keep this perk on. Let's go. I hope we wasn't supposed to taste that residue, bro. What's over here? Yo.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated, even if it means I'll have to hit the books even harder tonight. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
See any signs of a...
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
Who?
Who? I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
That's showbiz
I
for
suppose
you,
so.
bro.
I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards. No. The mosquitoes are incredibly helpful for the orchards. They almost never get out either, and when they do, it's just a matter of recalling them from hive control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
Oh, bro. Oh.
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
Unfortunately, our daily behavior is filled with such inanity the truest alibis often sound the weakest.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
You should just really
But there's
come
nothing
clean,
to
bro.
come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
Should we?
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here, So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
I've learned my field,
Happy to
bro.
enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Ah, bro. Let's steal from you. Bro. Let's get those 3 bits.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm about to attack you, bro. Whatever I
Carry
want.
on.
Incoming.
What happened, bro? What y'all do with... Oh. Really? What gun do we have? Okay. So we can break this down. Yep, inventory management sucks, right? Got one of those, break that down. Break this down. Sell that. $548. Pavel Pavlati half. 50. There you go, Pavlati. Hey, this. I did not mean to move whatever I just did to the junk pile. That's Pavlati's. Don't need that unless we give it to Felix. Oh, we got to upgrade this. Two-handed melee we don't use. What's this? Oh. Alright. So now we have to find... Oh, why do I keep pushing that, bro? And why do they let me push it? Let's go up here and see what we can find. See?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
So she went into there, huh?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Who are you, bro?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you? Merciful law, that sounds like a lot of philosophism, which is highly outlawed throughout Halcyon. But I won't report you, considering how heavily armed you are.
Heavenly.
Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm
Tell
not
me
as
about
young
it.
as I feel.
You seen Halcyon Helen?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
What you do for
I
Rizzo's,
sit
bro?
inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
I'll take your
You'd be the
word for
first
it,
to.
bro.
Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do.
See you, bro. Ran through here, right?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
In this way. Lockpick, my boy.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I think she was fully armed. I don't want no apples. What do that do? Yes.
This reeks of unhappiness!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ah, I got to switch those buttons.
I can't hear you laughing!
I'll take your confession now! One down!
What's going on, bro? Get him from Lottie.
Never felt so damn good in my life!
Bro, I didn't know what was going on right there, bro. Halcyon Helen dead. Bro, we got to pick up all of this again.
Timeline discrepancy detected
Oh, my boy.
nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as... Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Here they come. Wait out, Eric. I'll take your confession now. Never felt so oh yeah, that's funny.
I'm not gonna let
I just wanted to make you smile.
What the hell going on, bro? What the crap is going on? I'm gonna reject that, bro.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here they come. Never anger a man of the cloth.
Easy. No. No, bro. Bro, what the crap? Keep. Okay. Continue. Where are we at, bro? We got to fight them again.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy.
Incoming.
I'll show you happiness!
I just wanted to make you sweat.
Here I go!
I've had quite enough of you. Trying to infect me with your song? Did I hear
This reeks of unhappiness! Give him
Never felt so good in my life. Never anger a man of the cloth.
They everywhere now. Jet, bro.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Time.
I'll take your confession now. What's done for? Oh!
That's the last of them.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Puffball stick is bent and cracked. Exceeding tossball regulations
Bits of
requirement.
wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Bertie didn't take kindly to having his advances rebuffed by Ms. Bellamy, in other words.
So what do y'all think, bro?
I welcome our opportunity to discover who killed Ms. Bellamy, but I fear the common serial theme of inspectors meting out justice is as flimsy as their unconvincing storylines.
Okay, cool. We can't examine this, bro. Oh, pick up this. Pick it up, bro. This is a key card for Rizzo's Research Development District. If you are reading this, warning anyone other than RR&DD Labs, please return to RR&DD Labs. Let's go to the RR&DD Labs. You don't have a name. The groundskeeper shack. Is it time to break down? Time for inventory? Okay, nah, we don't have to. Do what I
Just
want,
don't make
bro.
any trouble for me, okay?
Please, I don't want to die!
Rizzo's. Oh, okay. So all of this is the board. So it's cool. Bro, what's going on with my frame rate, bro? What's in here, bro? Yep, not reading it. Need that.
I think I soiled myself!
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Yeah, Pavlati, what are we gonna find, bro? What are we gonna find, Pavlati? Can sell that.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
We got a big fat payout on this one. Let's spend some of these attribute points, bro. Range weapon. Let's do this. We'll do that for now. Now let's go talk to whoever this is, bro. How do we only got 13,000 bits, bro? We'll do that later. Yo.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm here to kill you. Just exploring, bro.
It has indeed. While I doubt you've come to speculate on the lab's present condition, and I must question how you've gained possession of a restricted access card to this facility in the first place, I haven't seen a normal face in days, so I'll get to the more pressing matter at hand. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
I need the answer to some
Excellent.
questions, bro.
You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
Ah,
The door to the lower
Pavlati.
labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Okay, Pavlati. Nobody pass away.
This poor fella had a family.
Let's go, Pavlati. If you get hurt, it's on you. If you get hurt, it's on you, Pavlati. You see? All of this for 30 bits. Examine. This is the top hat that belongs to Captain Phineas of Byzantium. Last seen on Terra Monarch. Okay. So, Pavlati, we have to sneak past them, bro.
Did I hear something? Damn you! Oh! I didn't want to make you. I just want to be your friend.
I think we failed something, bro. Oh, no, we didn't. Well, we're gonna try to find as many clues as we can, bro. What's going on in here? What's this? Alright, let's just go, bro.
That's a lot more.
Incoming. It reeks of unhappiness. Funny. Oh, ah. I just wanted to make you smile.
I mean,
So I presume that it is work. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
so now we have to find the elevator again, bro. Let's go. Pavlati, I tried. I tried.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you...
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta hurry. Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom. You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Although you distinctly remember hearing gunshots over the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings. Okay? Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her and all four of these scientists without much resistance. Means they must be well trained. Some kind of sharpshooter.
Did the device find anything? Besides the obvious, I mean.
5 kills before we could catch a glimpse covered. I didn't hear gunshots, bro.
As would I. Something is off about this whole situation.
Yeah. I'm gonna get framed from.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
There is a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, but not quite sure what it is.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
That's why we brought you, Pavlati. Wow. We got a lot of stuff to do, bro. Oh, okay.
Why do I get the distinct impression someone's trying to stop us?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is... Phew. This is Dr. Blossom. Iridanium Gigaseous Slug Research Report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind.
Am I the only one not surprised by this? Someone must think we're getting too close to the truth.
Spectrum on the dissection subject. That's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see double, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got it.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time.
Am I the only one not surprised?
I'll take your confession now!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I just want to be your friend!
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
What have we found?
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company?
No.
It seems our mettlesome inquiries may have touched a nerve.
You fast travel.
The brochure never mentioned anything about what mosquito attacks. What other dangers are they hiding from us?
What floor would you like to visit? it. Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
I don't want to die!
Why don't just let him just do that, bro?
I
Yo,
understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The wasp-ketos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
so losing me would have been worse.
Yes, for both of us. I don't want an unsolved murder staining the legacy of this institution. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything? You have my attention.
I stole data from the R&D
That's
department.
troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Bro, why is this locked? My hack is unlocked. Whatever was on that data had to be encrypted.
Everything in research and development is important. But you're right. This thief obviously knew what they were hunting. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
I'll let you know. All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
I'll let you know if I find
This
anything
incident
else.
at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Why was it a suspicious
Why was there a
mascot in
suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke? My
Look like I'm joking,
apologies.
bro.
I can tell you're not, as they say in Terra 2, twisting my limb. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service. I think. I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
Cool, bro. Now let's go see why this fool was in our room, bro. Let's go see. We're gonna do this. No. You're not.
What floor would you like to visit?
Take me
To the lobby we go!
We're gonna take Felix this time. Okay. Come on. Alright. We're gonna leave Pilati and take Felix. Yeah. We fast travel that, bro. No, we can't. We want to see why this dude was in our room, bro.
I'll show you happiness!
Oh yeah, that's funny! Trying to infect me with your sorrow.
One down.
To make you smile.
Let's go. Wasting my bullets.
Feel fuck smile, damn it.
Oh, look here. I could use a new pair of glasses.
Can't imagine where you misplaced your old pair.
Workbench.
I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials inscribed on it.
Must be an antique.
But aren't those your initials?
Ha! What a coincidence.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never gonna get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Psst. Hey, you. Come take a look.
What you want, bro?
Junk? My friend, this is not junk. These are people's prized possessions. Priceless personal effects, beloved souvenirs and knickknacks.
So how did you come by this?
Huh? Oh, well, some of the guests left this stuff behind.
Must not be that
Take a look for
valuable.
yourself.
Let's see, bro. We're going to sell all this pristine stuff. Like this. Yeah. Where's
If you lose
Florida?
anything else, it's good to know we can purchase a replacement.
You're sure he's not in the museum?
Even if he is, no one will think you dress the same as him up there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
Someone's brewing
Excellent
moonshine.
deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
So now we have to go to the spaceport.
hope you've been enjoying your stay.
What could that have been? Trying to infect me with your sorrow?
I just want to be your friend!
Not gonna let Careful, you're wounded!
Damn it! Max is
Did I hear something? Rita? Never felt I just wanted to make you smile!
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel?
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
Captain.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much.
Slug light? Would that be some form of bioluminescence? No? Nothing?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw! What? Why ain't you doing nothing? You scared of us? Huh? Huh? I'm sorry. We're sorry. Please don't hurt us. We're not bad people. We're just confused.
Start making sense, bro.
Okay, okay. Anything you want. Just leave my insides where they are. Someone paid us to say we was Slug and intimidate you. I don't know who, I swear it. They only ever sent notes. That's everything I know, honest. We were only gonna rough you up a little. You gotta believe me. And we're real sorry.
I'll get out of here, bro.
You don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
See, that was about... We can be civilized. Bro, the level design on this game is cool, bro. It's top tier, bro.
More opportunities for larceny.
Yo,
What do you want? Boss, it's Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Bertie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
this is why I brought you, bro.
Not so loud! How'd you know it was me?
Because I brought Phillips.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Incognito, bro.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
There are many types of intelligence, Mr. Holcomb. For example, your expertise on the field. Your hack attack is nothing short of brilliant.
I'm pretty sure Max is being, what's the word? Condescending? Bertie's plenty sharp. You can see it in the way he plays.
For the shit, bro.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help? Oh, the picnic. Right. I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it.
You broke up with her? Must have been rough. What you do after the picnic, bro?
I got blotto with the other Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Preserved? Oh, right. Yeah, he was drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Zeke?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow? There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
Why you steal a cow,
I
bro?
don't know.
You was drunk.
We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Somebody bad that up, bro.
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it? Why didn't you think it? What? Why do you think she couldn't get it herself?
I don't know. I didn't ask. On account of she asked me in a note sent to my hotel room. Paper usually ain't too chatty. That's a joke. Don't be rude, pal. She sent the note before we, split. It could have been sitting in my room for a week for all I know. I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What'd you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anybody else see you that night?
Yeah, no. Nope. No one else.
Bro, who saw you, bro?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Better tell me.
God, jeez. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down. That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Let's see that data pad, bro.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
I'll give you a minute, bro.
Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
I'll take a look at them.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
It's better you don't get involved,
I get it.
bro.
I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
You're free to go. Bro, we're trying to find out who was in the room, bro. Yo.
Over here.
Wait, bro. Yo.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Maybe I
Then
am.
maybe I'm your guy. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture,
Bro,
not all of
I'm
them
just
are
here
as
to
good
talk
for you as the
about
board
Birdie,
wants you to
bro.
believe.
Black hole Birdie, bro.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
I'd like to
Wait,
ask you some questions,
you ain't a
bro.
sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm just a man looking for answers.
I'll be
bro.
honest, I don't really know where that puts us. Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie. What do you want to know?
I'll see with you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep. Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Alright, bro. That's cool. That's all I need to know, bro. Now let's go back. Bro, we got a lot of stuff to do.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
His death was the worst part of all this.
What? You don't need
With Halcyon...
like to visit? Oh, so sorry, but you're not at... What op... Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Inspector? I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate. Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit. I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Bertie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen? I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation. I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
Thank y'all for watching. Hey, matter of fact, see y'all next time.